Welcome to Dove and Dragon Radio. I'm your host, M.L.Ruscsak. I'm here with my special guest and mindset coach, Catherine. Please welcome her to the show.
I love your background.
Yeah, I do a green screen, so.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. So how are you?
I'm terrific. What about yourself?
Can't complain.
Excellent.
So you are what is it that you do?
I am a PGI consultant, so I do thinking into results coaching. So
Okay.
I think you went through thinking into results in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just help people who are ready to work on themselves to remove limiting beliefs so that they can live their best life. So we don't have to be emotionally, spiritually, and physically broke in life.
Yeah. We need more coaches out there to do what you do, to bring more people up, because this world right now is broken.
Totally. And, COVID, people are kind of devastated with that, but it's just the universe answering everybody's prayer. I don't want to go to work. I hate my job. I don't have time with my family. We have it all now.
Right. We have more than enough time with our family. It's too much time with our family right now.
Yeah, right now. And then people, they say they don't have time to work on themselves. They don't have time for themselves. We have all of that now.
Yes. So we need to get back to finding a balance between the two, but Exactly. At the same time, be grateful for the time we have with our families.
Exactly. But I do a survey, and probably a lot of people just want to go away now and go back to work because it's too much family time. So that's just, at the end of the day, people just don't know what they want. They know what they don't want.
Yeah, we know what we don't want. We don't want to know what we do want.
Exactly. But then the law of attraction, it's like the secret genie. It says your wish is my command. So if you keep on saying what you don't want, that's what you're going to get.
Exactly. I'm very big in manifestation meditation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's an hour a day, every day.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I want. My goals change every day. Go lay down. My grandmother's nurse is here, so I have to have the dog upstairs, and of course.
Oh, it's the dog that he wants to participate in the interview.
Yes, it's a joy of working from home.
Yeah.
But no, I do the manifestation meditation, if I can talk today. And then on top of that, it's also hard work to reach the goal that you're wanting.
Well, that's just the belief.
Yeah.
Thinking that it's hard work. It's like there was a point in time where we believed that there was this fat guy dressed in white and red that came down the chimney that brought us presents, but we don't believe that anymore. But so we have many of these beliefs that we have to work hard to make money, or we have to go to school to earn money. We never learn how to earn money when we go to school, and you don't have to work hard. And the fly story from Price Pritchett,
Herbie, go lay down.
The dog wants to say hi. Hi, doggy.
Oh, she's a TV cam. Really, if I give if she knows there's a camera, she wants to be.
She wants to be on. The star.
Yes, she wants all the attention. No one else is allowed to have the attention. So anyway, no, what I mean by hard work, you have to actually work your job. You have to work your dream. It's not just going to fall in your lap.
No, because there's some premises, but it doesn't mean you have to work hard in the habitual sense of the way. You don't have to work 24 hours a day. No. But you have to, it's like Wallace D. Waddell says in The Science of Getting Rich, it's not doing certain things, but it's doing things in a certain way. So that's working with the laws, being in harmony with the laws. And when you do that, well, you're not like a fly pushing on the window pane wanting to go out. You're just going to go around to the door. You're going to work differently.
Right. Like if you're in a career that you want to be in, and it's customer orientated, you have to be nice to your customers for them to come back.
Exactly.
You have to be nice to your investors if you want them to invest. Now, being nice doesn't mean sucking up to them. but generally just being nice.
Exactly. And when you're in harmony with the universal laws, then it's not even a question of being nice. It's a question of being in harmony. So then, you know, you have to be in harmony with a law of increase.
Mm-hmm.
So you leave everyone you get in contact with the impression of increase. And then there's a law of giving and receiving, which are both ends of the polarity. So to receive, you have to give. So when you are in harmony with that, well, automatically you just do the thing. So that's the way you get things. It's not by getting things, but it's by giving.
Right.
It's just a switch of, you know, how you see the things.
Right. When I started off as an author, it was buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. Well, wait, that's not working. Why are people wanting to buy my book when I'm not giving them anything? They're not getting my attention. They're not getting my passion. They're not getting anything, you know, other than a book to read, which is great. But, you know, that's not everything I am. So I switched it around. I'm like, okay, how can I help people and still be an author?
Exactly.
So I'm still a fantasy author, but I do podcasts like this one to bring other authors, other entrepreneurs, self-help, motivational people to people. I connect people because that's helps the universe. It doesn't help me. It doesn't.
Well, it helps you in a sense that you put good out, so you're going to get good back. It's probably not going to be necessarily with the person that you're giving it to, but the universe is going to bring it back like a boomerang.
Right. So it's
so your approach is totally in harmony with the universal laws.
And because I'm doing it this way, I have fantastic opportunities just coming to me because I'm so open with people.
Exactly.
That's how work happens. It's fun work. It's play work, my uncle calls it.
Yeah, exactly. And you have the belief now that life is fun and easy instead of life being hard and you got to work hard for your money. And that's a mindset that you're like in resistance all the time.
Yeah. Every person out there is at resistance to play work isn't work. Well, yeah, it kind of is. But you have to give out to receive.
Yeah. And that's another concept that people don't understand. And, you know, how many of them out there is like, you're told, be a good go-getter. Mm-hmm. You can't be a good go-getter. You have to be a good go-giver. Because if you just get, you can't get, people are not going to, it's like, people are not going to give you like that for nothing.
No, it
doesn't work.
No, you don't get anything you don't give.
Exactly.
This is a belief that was put in the churches, you know, that's the collection plate. You give to receive. Well, if you think of it that way, okay, I'm not a big church goer, but if you look at the collection plate, okay, you're giving to receive later on. That's how your mind needs to work.
Exactly. But people don't see it like that.
No.
And if you give physically, but you also have to give with an intention. There's a story that my mentor Bob talks about. He had one of his friends and he gave money in the collection plate at the church, and he thought, or his intention was to give a $20 bill, but he instead put in the plate $100 bill. And then his wife said, "Oh, you're being so generous, giving $100 today for in the collection plate." And he says, "Oh no, I thought I was giving a $20 bill." And then his wife said, "Oh, well, shoot, then that's just that amount that you're going to get in return."
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And that's what it is.
That's the whole moral behind the collection plates that we don't get taught. We don't think about. It's not just giving to the church money. Well, they need the money, the churches do, because where do the churches get all the food and the blankets and places to help the COVID people? But at the same time, you have to apply that mentally to your day.
Exactly.
It's a state of thought that we have to do. And it's not just do it one day and expect to be a millionaire tomorrow.
No, it has to be integrated. It has to be a part of you. And what we teach in the program is that when you give, you're not necessarily giving to, like, if I give you a $20 bill, or I give you some time, or I give you some food, I'm not giving it to you per se. I'm putting good out. So the game that we're playing in life is with the universe. And everybody in our life is actually a manifestation of what we asked for, what we visualized. And because we learn, or with everything that's on the outside, is just, it's a reflection. It's
Exactly.
just to teach us who we are. That's all it is. So people come in our lives and come out for that reason, because we increase our awareness and we need new lessons. And so the good that we put out is actually showing the universe, okay, this is what I put out. So the universe says, okay, you're going to get good back. So it doesn't matter to whom you do it. That's why it's important to leave everybody you come in contact with the impression of increase. That's then you're sending the message to the universe that you're going to get increase back.
That, and when you come across those that just don't see the increase and they're just have a negative outlook on life, because let's face it, there's those few that we come across, no matter what you do, how you help them, they're still negative.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you have to distance yourself from. It doesn't matter if they're family, it doesn't matter if they're a friend, it doesn't matter if you've known them for 20 years. They are a vacuum pulling your good backwards.
Yeah. But these people, if they're in your life, there was a point where probably they were in harmony with your paradigms or your limiting beliefs. And as you increase your level of awareness, well, you don't resonate with those people anymore. So now they seem negative, whereas before you probably didn't see them as negative. But as you learn and as you grow and as you increase your level of awareness, you're not in harmony with them anymore. But then you attract other people that are going to teach you stuff that you're going to grow with.
Right.
Yeah.
There is this circle of life, and I cannot talk today. Leave it to me be on a radio show or a podcast and not be able to talk today. But it happens. But no, we find, okay, personal story. I had someone in my life. When we met, we're on the same level. You know, I thought they were a good person. You know, everything about them aligned with my self-awareness at that time. As I started growing and working with my mentors and being self-aware now they're not aligning with me. And this causing friction in our relationship. Well, trying to take what I'm learning from my mentors and teaching them, there's a resistance. Okay, fine. You're not ready to have that self-awareness for yourself. Okay, great. I'm going to work on me. So go up another 2 years and that person's no longer a part of my life. They can't.
They can't. They're not on the same frequency.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean,
no.
People come in our lives sometimes as a friend to help us learn a lesson. Some people are the lesson, and some people come in our lives to help us heal from a lesson.
Exactly. And there's, do you know that kind of little story about the rules for being a human? Mm-hmm. Did you see that in the Thinking into Results program? I think it was in there.
I think it was. It's been about 2 years since I've actually gone through the program. But
so what it says is that, so it says rules for being a human. So you will be given a body. You will either like it or not, but it doesn't matter. You'll have it all the way through. And it says everything in life is a lesson. And until you've learned that lesson, you're going to stay in it. Once you've passed, you go to the next lesson. Now, everything in life is a lesson, whether it's a good time or it's a bad time, everything is a lesson. So I like, it's really a short article, but when you see it that way, then you don't get sad or upset when things happen. Then you use the law of reflection. You said, okay, what's my lesson today?
Right.
Everything is a lesson.
Yeah, we can go to the riots and protests in Oregon and Seattle right now. That's a huge lesson for the nation if we're aware enough to take in the lesson.
Exactly. But if you're not aware, then you just see the negative.
Right.
You just see that pinpoint problem, but that's not what it is. And it's the same thing when we're talking about the COVID when we started our conversation. You know, it seems like awful, but I mean, First and Second World War were awful also. But we all get lessons from the things that happen. And the law of polarity says if something is really bad, well, there's going to be something really good that's going to come out of it. But you have to have the level of awareness to know that that's it. When you don't have it, then you're discouraged.
Right. And this is what I'm actually on my radio show doing right now. Twice a week, we're doing a political radio show on everything that's going on in the country. And I bring in the awareness of actually looking at it as a learning opportunity, not a let's blame X, Y, and Z.
That does,
Because that's blaming people is not going to help fix the problem, or we're not going to learn from the problem. We're going to find a Band-Aid and put a Band-Aid over it and hope it stays. But you have to have the awareness to actually fix the problem.
Exactly. Or get the lesson. Michael Beckwith used to say, it is what it is, harvest the good and forget the rest. So you just, what do you have to learn from that lesson? And when things happen in your life, whether a divorce, a car accident, you lose your job, or whatever happens, you say, okay, what's my lesson? And when you focus in that way, well, then you're not just going to go down in a depression. You're going to just see it as a lesson.
Right. When I went through my last divorce, I was like, I was depressed for all of 3 days because I was like, I failed. No, wait, back up. What lesson did I learn here? And once I figured out what my lessons were, I'm happy. I'm growing. I'm going toward what I'm meant to do. Exactly. I wasn't meant to stay in that lesson anymore.
Well, you passed your lesson. You learn the lesson. So now the thing is, the universe is taking you and bringing you somewhere else. But it's like in any construction, there's a deconstruction before you get the construction. If you're renovating your kitchen, for example, there's going to be a few days where there's going to be a mess in the house. There's going to be dust everywhere before you get your new kitchen.
Right.
So that's the same thing.
Exactly. Sometimes you have to take the puzzle apart to put it back together.
That's what it is.
Create something new.
Yeah. Your dog really wants to be on the show, eh?
Oh, yes. I mean, she is such a ham. I love her so much. But at the same time, like I said, if she doesn't have the attention, she has to make sure everyone's aware she's here.
But can I have a story with my cat. I was on Zoom doing a call, and then I was watching my cat. I had a baby cat, and I was saying, okay, he's just going to go climb there and climb there and climb there. But you know how thoughts become things.
Yeah.
And because I focused on that, what do you think happened? He did exactly what I thought. So then I said, well, I know this. I teach this. I'm going to do this. So I thought something else. And then after that, he was just all calm.
Yeah.
Which you put energy on grows.
She doesn't have any.
She's so cute.
I try to ignore her when I'm on calls and stuff because, yeah.
But when you ignore, you know that she's there. You're still putting energy on it.
Yeah. So
it's a twist.
Yeah. Go lay down.
Just see her laying down just next to you, real calm, enjoying the show at a distance. She's so cute. Hi there. What's your name?
This is Darby.
Hi, Darby.
She normally doesn't, like I said, normally I will put her into a different room because, yeah, there's nothing I do that will go, oh, she's going to lay down now. No. I can give her food.
But they're just like kids. You know, when you have kids and you're on the phone, I mean, they keep just pulling on your clothes and they just want attention.
That exactly is what it is. She is a giant kid.
Yeah.
One day she'll get the Mommy's on the phone. I have to behave myself now.
Yeah, one day. Try it. Try see if it's going to work, and then get back to me and tell me if it does. Try to visualize it and see if it works.
Yeah, we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
But I'm on the phone, like, because I have different jobs and radio shows, podcasts, and then clients I have to call for different things. I'm always on the phone. So it depends on which phone I'm on if she behaves herself.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So anyway, this all goes into mindset. Usually we can project onto a animal, but
it's mindset. It's always mindset. And then you have to, but sometimes we get so caught up, and then the emotions come in because this thing is not going the way we want. And it's the emotions. Emotion is a vibration, and universe talks the vibration language. So that's why it's important then to change the thought. That's going to change the emotion. That's going to change the vibration. But then that's like practicing a new instrument.
Yeah,
it's through practice that you do that.
Yes, it takes years sometimes to be able to master it.
Exactly.
It will not happen overnight at all.
No, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen on your own.
No.
You need a mentor. It's like an athlete that wants to become an Olympic champion. You need mentors. You need coaches. You need someone to help you and to pull you out of where you are. Mm-hmm. It's very, there's a process to change paradigms and limiting beliefs. And you can't do that on your own. It's not possible.
It is not possible at all. And there are some programs on YouTube that are free because, let's face it, not everyone can afford having a mentor. Not everyone can afford having Bob Proctor or Tony Romo or Brad Blazer. I mean, not everyone can afford that right now. You can later, but not right now. So there are programs on YouTube to get you started. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be tailored to you, but at least you can get the idea in your head.
Yeah, but the thing is, we 2 to 4% of what we do in a day is conscious. 96 to 98% is the subconscious mind that does the work. Now, our behavior comes from the subconscious mind. So you may know stuff, but you don't do them because it's not integrated. Mm-hmm. So that's why people get stuck. It's because they don't like the results. They don't understand, they know they should do that, but they don't do it. Or they know they shouldn't do that and they still do it. So that's because the knowledge is not integrated. That's why, we're in a time in 2020, so many people go to university and get like degrees. So, but why is there so many people that have so many degrees? It's like superior knowledge, mm-hmm. but inferior results. People never have money. They're broke. They take antidepressants. They're not happy. They're not fulfilled. Well, there must be something wrong with this model. Right. If it was so fantastic, then everybody that goes to university with the superior knowledge would have superior results, and they don't.
No,
they don't. So then there must be something else. And there is.
Yeah. You have to train your subconscious.
Exactly. And we don't train that at school. So
No.
We pile up the books. We add like a big library of knowledge, but we don't reprogram, all the problems that are linked with self-image, self-worth, self-esteem. And you never get out of life more than what you think you're worth. Right. So unless you reprogram that, that's always the results that are going to come out.
I would love for the schools to start teaching mindset in school.
Absolutely. That's my C-type goal, teaching this to the teenage kids, for sure.
Where do we need to start teaching mindset? Seriously.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Because when we're kids up to like 2, 3, 4 years old, we're still connected to spirit. We're still very creative. We think that, La La Land exists and Santa Claus exists. That's the mindset that we need. But then we lose it. The minute we start kindergarten, we're being told, don't look outside, focus, stop daydreaming, stop using your imagination, learn this, learn that. And that's where we're being domesticated into this process that when you look at the end of the day, well, why is everybody broke and sick and depressed?
Right.
That's not the way to go.
No, we need to teach the mindset to our kids.
Exactly.
Have the programs in school integrated.
Exactly. That's what we need.
And then from kids, then we go into adulthood with that mindset already there.
Exactly. Look what they did with recycling. They didn't teach the adults. They taught the kids at school. Right. Now look where recycling is today.
Right.
So you have to do the same thing with mindset. And one day we will do that for sure. I mean, I see it.
I mean, right now with 2020, it's a blessing because we can go in and fix the education. So if we're taking out programs that's no longer useful, and we're integrating products that we need, like mindset, then, or economics, just saying, let's go back to balancing a checkbook in school. We can put
they never teach us anything about life in school.
No, we don't.
It's so funny.
There's no class in school to teach life.
No.
So we go through school thinking this is life, and it's not.
It's not. It's not.
It has nothing to do with life.
Nothing at all.
So
nothing at all. And just the earning money. We think that we have to trade our time for money on an hour wage. Mm-hmm. Well, there's so many other ways to make money. You don't have to feel in prison. There's another way. But why are people broke? Because they don't know how to earn money. They're not in harmony with money.
Right. Or they have the perception that they have to keep up with their neighbor.
Yeah, well, that's because people are like kind of stuck in ego or personality. Mm-hmm. You know, there's Thomas Trott who wrote this book. It's called Hidden Power. Mm-hmm. And in there's a chapter on entering into the spirit of it, where he explains the difference between living the mechanical way or being into the spirit of it. And most of us that are going through like the mainstream are always in the mechanical part of it. So they think they have to know all the details and they control everything in the outside world. Well, no, there's something bigger than us. We're just an infinite part. We're actually the manifestation of our spirit. That's all we are. But there's like the universe behind us. It's just a huge player. Mm-hmm. And Robert Russell says, I mean, we only have to do 2%. 98% is done by the universe. So what's that 98? And how do you tap into that? You got to learn that part. Right. If you don't, then life is hard. And you were mentioning earlier, like maybe some people don't have the money at this point to invest. Well, that's a good reason to invest, because that means you don't know how to earn money. You're not supposed to be broke every year. Mm-hmm. If you are, there's a reason.
Yeah.
You can flip that very, very fast when you know why. And if you wait until your present circumstances are perfect to have a coach or to have a mentor, they never will be, because your present results are just telling you the way you're programmed. So you're going to continue functioning the way you're programmed. You're going to continue to get the same results. That's why year in, year out, you know, come Christmas time, people, I mean, they don't have money for the Christmas presents. So they put it on the credit card again.
Right.
But there comes a point where you say, okay, well, enough. I'm like sick and tired of being sick and tired. What's the new way? Then you invest in yourself. It makes a huge difference.
Very true. Well, we're almost out of time. So where can our listeners, watchers, viewers find you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, so it's Catherine Savard Consulting. I have an online webinar this coming Wednesday. So I don't know if there's a way for you to share my email, or they can go on Eventbrite. I can give the title maybe?
Give the title, and if you email me the link.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. So it's the science of achievement. It's empower yourself from the inside out. So how to uplift your vibration to attract what you want in life. So that's being in harmony with the laws. So how do you do that? Mm-hmm. So that's this coming Wednesday. So I think anybody that resonates with this information is going to love this webinar.
Wonderful. Yeah, see, me wanting, if you look at my green screen, what's behind me, that's what I'm working toward.
I know, I got that.
So it's subliminal for myself. This is my goal. how do I get there? So
how do you, yeah, that's what you have to, you know, before you have it in your hand, you have to have it in your mind. You will never have anything in your outside world until you first create it in your mind. Van Gogh had that perfectly. He said he never sold an original painting. He said, I dream my painting and then I paint my dream. He painted twice. And that's what we have to do. So sometimes people get frustrated because things are not happening in the outside world, but they never took 5 minutes. You said you were doing your visioneering an hour a day. That is what we have to do.
Exactly.
So then you have a clear picture, then the universe sees what you want. It's like, would you send, let's say I wanted to send you a message. I would never think of sending you the alphabet and telling you, okay, listen, you figure it out what I want to tell you. That would be ridiculous.
Right.
But by not visualizing or imagining what you want, you're just sending letters to the universe and hoping the universe is going to send you what you want.
Right. Most people go, I want money, 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 money. Well, okay. Well, you can find money anywhere. It's what are you going to do with that money?
Yeah, but you can find it anywhere. There's listen until you're on the same vibration though, because money lives in happiness. So, or happiness, money is a byproduct of happiness. So how do you get that? What's happiness? Well, if you have like mental inner chatter in your mind, it's not going to work. Because a lot of people are going to say, okay, well, I dream and I do visualize, I do my gratitude, but then you have a bunch of limiting beliefs. So for example, okay, I know I'm going to get this client. And then at the end of the day, let's say you don't get the client, then you're frustrated at yourself. So by being in that negative state after that wish, it's like you're canceling your order to the universe. So it's always like, you know, push up and always back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So the universe doesn't know what you want.
Right. So we do this every day, but we have to practice how to do it right. Yes.
And Sandy Gallagher has a cool video on YouTube. Maybe I can send it to you. Visioneering. Okay. It's simple. She's the king of visioneering. I'll send that to you also.
Awesome. Yeah. So send me everything and I'll put it on the link for the YouTube and IGTV and everywhere else this video will play. And this helps people, because really helping people helps the universe, and maybe we can get enough people happy and being helped that we can turn 2020 into something beautiful instead of what it is today.
Yeah, but there's something very good that's going to come out of the COVID. There already is.
Very true.
Yeah. And I'm going to see the link also to this recording, Melissa.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and have a wonderful day.
You too. Say bye to your dog.
I'm finally laying down.
Yeah. Bye. Thanks. Bye.